Hi, everybody. My name is Jennifer Lee. I am a lifestyle counselor at the Center for Community Health and Prevention.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nina Rosien. I'm a clinical dietitian.
Hello, my name is April. I'll answer some questions for you guys that people have about how to make a home workout space successful, as in a space that's used regularly and doesn't just sit there collecting dust.
A couple of things that have been really essential for me in being successful with exercising in the home. First is ways to motivate myself. It's really hard transitioning from, like, let's say work to exercise, or wanting to just relax on my couch to exercising. So finding something that was actually motivating and enjoyable for me was quite essential.
Did it feel like it was troublesome or that it was demanding and that I didn't really find any joy in doing that? If I answered yes to any of those questions, I would then try a different way of being physically active. So, for example, I really enjoy going on walks. And the reason why I determined I really liked going on walks is because, one, I like being outdoors, but then two, at the end of the exercise and once I'm finished my walk, I felt accomplished and I felt joy in what I was doing.
Another thing that has been really essential is having a designated space to be physically active. So for me, my space is right here with my yoga mat, in front of my fireplace that I never use, and all of my plants.
We are in my workout space right now, which I'll give you a little bit better of a sense of where we are. This is what my house has in place of a finished basement. So we're in kind of like a attic-ish room. This is the workout corner. Okay. This is a multi-purpose room. It also includes a space for my kids to do their homework. So that's kind of space number 2. And then the third space is this hangout, watch TV. There's my dog space to relax. So it's not a huge space and it serves many functions, but exercise room is one of them.
Well, luckily I have a lot of living space here, but what was really important to me is I wanted a space that was pleasant and that I liked to be in. So kind of just doing it in my living room where I'm already hanging out and I love this space was quite essential.
I don't have a standardized workout room or fitness location in my house. So I had to do some trial and error and experimenting with my workouts. So I noticed that when I would do yoga in my office, my mind was a bit distracted and it would take away from the experience of yoga. So then I started to do it in a room that was less distracting, a more peaceful place where I didn't have distractions of looking at my computer or anything. Now, when it came to more of like a higher intensity training indoors or something a little bit more physically intense, that was actually okay to do, whether it be in my more peaceful place or anywhere, just because it was more so focusing on the regimen that I was doing.
The workout space needs to be clean. This space, when we first moved in, actually for almost an entire year, it was completely cluttered with books and just all the kinds of things that are all the boxes that are last to be opened when you move to a new house. So I actually finally got around to cleaning it out, which made a huge difference in terms of how I feel in the space. And you guys can see it's looking really nice now. So it has to be clean. It has to be someplace that you enjoy being. And in my opinion, it has to be someplace that has a little bit of a workout vibe to it so that there's no confusion about what's going to be happening in this space. I put the inhale, exhale wall stickers up there. That was just something that made me feel a little bit more relaxed in the space. I'm lucky that I kind of have a whole quarter of a room to work with, but a workout space could even be, a treadmill just along one wall. But you can still put, maybe a floating shelf with a picture frame with an inspiring phrase, or you can put a plant there, which kind of just livens up the space and makes it seem a little bit more clean and fresh. You can see I've put a nice fake plant in the corner, which also kind of makes me feel a little bit more relaxed, and it gives me a little bit more of that feeling like I'm at a gym or I'm at a yoga studio, even though I'm really in an attic. It feels really nice. Again, it kind of gives it that sense of there's no confusion about what's going to be happening when I'm in this space. I'm here to do yoga or to work out or to relax in some way, which is, I think, a big benefit of what people usually get by going to the gym.
So for you, it's just a matter of asking yourself, where do I feel like I could be the most productive? And also, where is it easier for me to get my physical activity in so that I can easily sneak it in maybe between meetings or on a lunch if you're working at home or even in the office. I highly recommend maybe some experimenting with that and trying different locations or even being outdoors on occasion, because with that trial and experimenting, you would likely find a place that feels the most productive to you and that you feel the most able to fulfill your workout.
I hope those were helpful in kind of thinking about ways to make physical activity more successful and enjoyable in the home. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.